I want you to imagine this. It's World War II. It's pitch black. You can't see anything. The seas are rougher than ever. And somehow, some way, in the vast ocean, you just so happen to ram into another boat. That's what happened with the Hebe. The Hebe was a Dutch vessel that ran into the St. Cathan back in World War II. This wreck was so intense that it took out 2 boats at once. Hey guys, my name is Kyle Massey. In this episode, we are going over the Hebe. It is a advanced water dive. It is a super deep wreck, and it is actually super awesome when it's clear out there. Could you imagine getting hit by another boat when you have blacked out, no lights, no nothing going on? You're trying to avoid German U-boats, and it's 1942 and it's freezing cold, and your boat crashes into another one and you sink. It's insane to think that there was that possibility for sailors out there. I was lucky enough to be able to go on this dive with Express Water Sports. It was a rough day. We had some crazy conditions trying to get out there, but like I said in previous episodes, you can either have calm seas or clear visibility. You can't have both. So on this one, we had really rough seas. It seemed like it was about 4 to 5 foot waves that day. I honestly couldn't tell you because I don't remember, because I was throwing up over the side of the boat most of the time. It was awful, but being able to get in the water and see this boat from one end to the other was incredible. You could see where everything was. You can kind of see the hull. You can kind of see the bow and the stern, and just kind of how it fell from the top of the surface. And when you get down there, there's all sorts of wildlife that you can see. Anything between lionfish and sea turtles. There was all sorts of spade out there. It was unreal to see how much wildlife was that deep. And when I say deep, I'm talking about 110 feet was the seabed, right? So you couldn't be down there long because we were only diving through single tanks, right? So when you get down there though, it was such an immaculate masterpiece to kind of just see everything laying by its side. So I was able to get some crazy shots of the sea turtle and some of the other sea life that was down there. So I hope you guys really enjoy this next part. Guys, that wraps it up for the Hebe. I'm super thrilled that we were able to go check it out. It's such an immaculate piece of history, and I hope someday I get the opportunity to tell that story itself. If you guys know of any people doing documentary work within the Myrtle Beach area, I would love to be able to be the person to help tell that story. My production company and I with 963 Film Group do all sorts of types of production, and some of that includes documentary work. If we get out there and we're able to see that there's a possibility to tie a brand along with a social justice, something like a historical fact of that nature, that being the Cathan and Hebe, we can create these documentary pieces that help fundraise or help draw awareness to different types of things. And in this case, it would be awesome because I know that the Georgetown Museum has all sorts of history with those 2 boats, and it would be really neat to see if we can partner a brand with that story itself. So pretty wild to kind of experience firsthand and be in the middle of that ship and just see how much destruction came from it. But what my understanding is that you can actually travel between the boats themselves while you are down there. You could almost swim between the 2. So I believe that might be a 2-tank dive type situation. But again, guys, if you guys have any inquiries when it comes to filming or doing documentary work, my team with 963 Film Group can handle and take care care of all that. So would love to see what it would be like to create some work in that space. So again, guys, my name's Kyle Massey. I'm an underwater DP and a producer when it comes to filmmaking, and I would love to be able to tell these stories that are just need to be told. They need to be out there. They need to be showcased to the world. Guys, in the next episode, we're going to see the Chong. You're going to be able to kind of see what it looks like inside because I take the camera inside the Chong. So super stoked to see that. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys dive right in.